Hey guys, welcome back to Vector Protocol, where we are back uncovering the strategic secrets of mobile games and none other than Injustice: Gods Among Us. Today we're not talking about a hero or a villain, we're talking about a genius. And I mean, he created Ultraman to go against Superman in James Gunn's movie, so yeah, why not talk about him in this video? As usual, if you are enjoying watching my video, then make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more contents like this, and maybe I'll bring some other games to share my opinion on. All right, then, without further ado, let's jump in. So, as for the last video on Injustice, Gods Among Us, we did a breakdown on Bronze Cyborg, but this time I guess people just like geniuses. So I give you Lex Luthor, even though not mostly used, but still it can be a game changer when required the most. Now let's start off with his character breakdown, kicking things off with the passive ability. Even though not as huge as it was expected, I guess WB ran out of budget. But anyway, his ability is that he himself with his teammates in the game, not IRL, because Batman with Lex Luthor, or like Superman with Lex Luthor, doesn't make sense, gives a 15% damage boost, which makes him a little powerful in terms of dealing heavy damage when needed. So, yeah, his passive ability can be clutch when teamed with others, even a single hit difference. Now that we have his passive ability cleared out, let's move on to his moveset, starting with his SP1, Lance Blast. This move is the most important one out of the other two he has. Even though this has low damage but its true value, the power drain ability in the move. This could decide your win or lose moment in the battle, and also could help you last in the battle longer. Now, as you can well and truly see in the video, that how I am using the SP1 in the battle, even though I am making it look like it was an easy fight, but who cares? Right. Anyways, now moving on to the SP2, Gravity Pull. Now this SP2 move is good damage taker and is helpful combined with his ability to lower opponent's character's health. While his SP1 has power draining ability, his SP2 doesn't have that, but it is used just for a quick, heavy damage after you tag in. And lastly, his super move, Coordinates Received. I can't blame them of how good it sounds, even though what he does in-game is completely different than described makes the name look bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's fully bad, but it's not that good either. Still, this move is pretty clutch, as it is unblockable. But somehow you still can block up to max 49% damage, seemed unreasonable if you are putting it as unblockable move. But who am I to say anything? Anyways, so this was all the Lex Luthor's moveset you need to know. And also you should remember that his moveset changes depending on what tier of Lex you are using. Let's move on to his strengths and weaknesses. So, first talking about his pros, he can be a good damage dealer while helping out the others with his ability in place. Secondly, his power drain can come in handy if you don't have any other power draining character in your team like Nightwing or Green Arrow. Then Lex Luthor is your guy. Then coming to his weakness, his speed and basic attacks is slow, so you have to mostly rely on blocking and dodging, and also using his SP1 for power drain when you are in danger situation. It's just like in the game of chess, one wrong move, and the game takes a massive turn, which turn into a loss as well. So you have to be careful with when you use his SP1. So, that was Lex Luthor's strength and weakness explained with solution. Now jumping on to which character he should be teaming with. Now there are lots of combination, and it's hard to tell you every combination possible, which will be effective, but I will mention some of the team, which could be useful in online battle mostly. First one, you can take Lex Luthor with Regime Flash and Regime Green Lantern. This combination allows everyone having their ability to put in perfect use, like Lex's damage boost combined with Flash's speed boost to the team and Green Lantern's power-giving boost. Second one can be with two Nightwings, as due to their power-draining ability, combined with Lex's ability, it will create a chain of moves which will constantly frustrate your opponent of not letting them use their moves. Third one would be with Batgirl and Joker. Even though it might not sound good as a team, but Batgirl's ability to give her teammates SP1 at the start of the battle, and Joker's last laugh ability could be very hefty and clutch when used correctly with timing and precision. So that was some of the combination I can recommend you guys. If you know any other team combination, then let me know in the comments and I will give you a heart just for doing so. Now, where does that make Lex Luthor stand compared to other characters? Even though he can't beat gold or silver characters that easily compared to the bronze one, still he is a pretty good character and a team supporter. If you want to control the flow of the match and save your team from crucial blows, then he is the perfect character for you. So, what did we get to know about Bronze Lex Luthor? Is that he's a team supporter with damage boost and power drain when required. Also can be used with pretty much everyone who you want to get some boost from him. With that being said, that was the end of the explanation of Lex Luthor in Injustice, Gods Among Us. If you want more high IQ breakdowns of gaming strategies, like this video, and subscribe to Vector Protocol. Let me know in the comments what character you want us to analyze next. And also don't forget to share this video to someone who has played this game. Until then, see you soon in the next one.